Imagine it's the distinguishing characteristic between the wannabe tyrants and the true leaders. The true leaders say, here's an offer. Would you accept this of your own free will? And the tyrants say, the apocalypse is coming and everything, and we are allowed to do everything to forestall it. Right, including control you and everything that you do.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Right, and that's how they get people to fall in line. They fall in line through fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, fear and force. It's like also, you have to do this because the apocalypse is looming, which is always in a way true.
Always.
There's always an apocalypse of one form or another looming. The question is, what do you do about it? And terrify people and compel them.
Anywhere in the world right now, right? You might be experiencing the apocalypse right now if you live in Gaza.
Yeah,
you might be experiencing the apocalypse right now if you're in Yemen, if you're a Houthi, right?
The end of the world is always coming. Right, and for you, for me, for
everybody.
Yeah, right. So you can always look into the future and conjure up an apocalyptic scenario, and maybe even that in itself isn't a sin, although I think it is. There's another, but if you then turn to fear and compulsion as your means of governance, then you're a tyrant. I don't care what your excuse is. It has to be invitational.
That's when it gets scary, when you see governments telling people that they have to fall in line, or these are our horrible consequences for you not agreeing to what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if you don't do this, you're a part of the problem.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Well, and if the apocalypse that's generated in that way is of sufficient magnitude, there's no limit to the amount of power that can be exerted.
Right.
Because obviously the rationale is there.
They have to do it, right? Like this is the rationale to stop Trump, right? You're trying to stop Hitler.
Right. Well,
no matter what.
It's also, I think,
First Amendment, use the law, use lawfare.
Use whatever.
Yeah.
Use whatever. This is one of the things that worries me about Canada at the moment. I know when we talked a couple of weeks ago, I expressed my concern about what was happening in Canada.
Doesn't look good.
Well, I read Carney's book, Values. I read it twice, and I understood it. And Carney says in that book, well, he says he's an advocate of centralized planning, ESG. He was a huge ESG advocate. He organized many large corporations to go down this central planning governance route because the market wasn't pricing everything properly. And so central planners had to step in, and BlackRock and Vanguard and places like that were big parts of that.